That's Boswell's first or second cousin, the brothers. The feds was already looking at the brothers. They already had an interest in them because they was the kingpins of Lacombe Parish. They buy a club. It was a brown building. It looked like an old Western building. About a month go by. Who have a show there? Mac. Because the club is called Club Mercedes. At this time, I'm with a label called Deep South. They come from out of Lacombe, Slidell. They are two brothers, Dwight and Chris. They start a record label and they have an artist named Boss Player. He wound up hearing me in the studio. He's like, I want to get you on the record. We did a song called Bling On. Not knowing that these got money. These chains pieces was bigger than pea shit. They had this alligator with a cigar with a ruby on it. And the alligator stuck out this much. The medallion piece was this big. And so I'm just like, Lord. So I did the verse or whatever. One of the brothers came. He was like, man, you cold. He said, come outside. I come outside. Just throw me a pound of weed. And I'm like, I'm with this. I'm with y'all. He was like, man, I want you to be down with the label, man. I don't do the paperwork shit. Then they say, we're gonna shoot a video for that song you did too.
Now whisper straight big one with that Deep South music group blinging on for sure. With my boy Boss Player and Santo, you gotta love that Deep South putting it down for the 2G, you heard me?
Video time come up, it's at Whispers. The Whispers that had closed down. They had reopened the Whispers. They had the catering food out there. They had the dancing girls sending the choreography shit and the blends and the money and the cars and the Benz. This was a no limit video. We do the video. Come to find out, Anthony Boswell and Swab Bob, God rest the dead, was directing the video. Lo and behold, that's Boswell's first or second cousin, the brothers. They buy a club. They buy a building. It was a brown building. It looked like an old Western building. The white said, I think I'm gonna make this bitch a club. Weeks go by. Boom. We having a grand opening. Ah, we celebrating in that bitch. Everybody gonna have. It's like, boy, we about to blow up in this bitch. Everybody, what you gonna do? Like, man, look, we working on your album next toe. Who you want on that? I want Magic. I know Magic. That's my. I want QB. Shouts out to QB. I'm just naming a bunch of no limit artists that I know. Mac was one of them. About a month go by. Who have a show there? Mac. Because the club is called Club Mercedes. That they own. And the situation happened with Mac at Club Mercedes. And when the people run out, the gunshot go off, Mac pulls his gun just off a reflex and runs to the front of the club like everybody else. The little dude who got shot in the arm, he got shot in the arm. The bullet traveled because he ran. Go look it up. Like, nigga, this is facts. He ran. He collapsed. It looked bad. When the police came, they said, who was here tonight performing? The only picture that they could point at was in T-Bone's record store that had Mac World War III poster. That was him. And that's how that shit happened. Mac did not shoot that boy. I was there. But what people don't know is that immediately after that happened, the feds was already looking at the brothers. So the first thing they wanted to know who the liquor license was for. They had the liquor license in one of the dude's old lady's name. They found out, as a matter of fact, they made it on the news. One of the brothers had a Suburban, if you go look it up.
What would they have to do with it?
That was their club. And the feds was already looking at them.
So they already had an interest in it.
They already had an interest in them because they was the kingpins of Lacombe Parish. So they just it was building a case because when the police got on the news about it, they said it was an 18-month investigation on them already. The Club Mercedes thing was just the fucking icing on the cake. You feel me? So when they couldn't find out who the liquor license was for, all of that shit came tumbling down. They took them boys to jail. You know what I'm saying? It all came tumbling down. All of them went to jail and all that shit happened. And I watched that debacle.